Here's another story. It's called Sooty and the Magic Lamp. Have you ever wondered what you would do if you found a magic lamp? I suppose you'd make a wish, wouldn't you? What would you wish for? Before you decide, let me tell you what happened just the other day. Sooty, Sweep and Sue were in the loft, helping Matthew to sort out some old rubbish, which should have been thrown away years ago. Sooty was in charge of the rubbish bin, and his job was to put in the bin whatever the others threw to him. Matthew picked up an old lamp, which was covered in dust and cobwebs. He tossed it to Sooty, saying, "Here you are, Sooty. Throw this in the bin, will you?" Sooty caught the lamp, and noticing that it was rather pretty, asked Matthew if he could keep it. "It will look nice when it's been cleaned and polished," he said. "If you wish, Sooty," said Matthew, and Sooty put it to one side. After they'd finished sorting out the rubbish, they went downstairs to the kitchen, and whilst Matthew made some tea, Sooty got out some dusters and some polish and set about the task of cleaning up the old lamp. Soon the lamp was shiny and bright. "There you are," said Sooty. "I told you it only needed cleaning." Matthew glanced at the lamp. "Yes, I must say you've done a good job there, Sooty. The lamp is as good as new." Sue and Sweep came over to have a look. "Oh, it's so pretty," said Sue. "Do you think it might be a magic lamp?" "Oh, I don't think so, Sue," said Matthew. "In fact, I don't think there is such a thing as a magic lamp." "What about Aladdin's lamp?" cried Sweep. "Well," said Matthew, Okay, his was a magic lamp, but that was the only one." Sooty, Sweep and Sue were having none of that. They tried rubbing the lamp to make a genie appear, but all they got were sore paws. Then they tried saying, "Abracadabra," but nothing happened. "Perhaps if we make up a rhyme, then the genie will appear," said Sooty. That seemed like a good idea to Sweep and Sue, and they thought hard for a long time. Finally Sue said, I've thought of a rhyme." "Go on then, say it," said Sooty, handing her the lamp. "Oh, little tin lamp, so shiny and bright, send us a genie, and send it tonight." Well, as good as Sue's rhyme was, no genie appeared. Sweep then tried his rhyme whilst holding the lamp. "This old lamp was found in the loft. When we blew the dust off, all of us coughed." Well, Sweep's rhyme made everyone laugh, but no genie appeared. So Sooty took the lamp and spoke to it. "You were very, very dusty when we first found you. Now produce a genie. It's the least you can do." Nothing happened. Though they were disappointed, Sooty, Sweep and Sue wouldn't give up. They tried all sorts of rhymes, but none of them would release the genie. Finally, Sooty asked Matthew to try a rhyme. "It's a waste of time," said Matthew, taking the lamp from Sooty. "This old lamp is made of tin. It has no genie, it's going in the bin." Suddenly, there was a puff of smoke and a ghostly figure appeared from the lamp. Without realizing it, Matthew had spoken in rhyme. "Well done, Matthew," said Sooty. "It's the genie." Then the ghostly figure spoke, also in rhyme. "Oh, Matthew, Sooty, Sweep and Sue, I'm the genie's assistant. Will I do?" Well, this was terrific, they thought. Their very own genie. "How many wishes do we have?" said Sooty. The genie replied, "Just one wish each, and make it quick. Who's going first? You'll have to pick." Sooty decided to make the first wish, and he whispered it to the genie. However, the genie couldn't hear Sooty and asked him to speak louder. "I can't speak loudly," said Sooty. "I often wish I could." Before Sooty could say anything else, the genie spoke. "Please, O genie, with the light brown hair, grant this, the wish of the little yellow bear." Well, Sooty hadn't meant to wish for a louder voice, but that is what he got. When he started to explain that he'd made a mistake, his voice was so loud that he frightened Sue, Sweep, and Matthew. They all jumped, and Sue said, "Oh dear, I do wish Sooty wouldn't speak so loudly." Without meaning to, Sue had made her wish, and it was too late to change it. The genie said, "Please, O genie, with the black hair too, grant this, the wish of the panda, Sue." In a trice, Sooty's voice returned to normal. Sue started complaining that she hadn't meant to use up her wish, but the genie wouldn't listen. "Oh, little panda, will you never learn? You've used up your wish. It's someone else's turn." Well, Sweep was thinking hard. He'd have to be very careful with his wish. He didn't want to waste it, as Sooty and Sue had done with theirs. I wish... Oh, dear, I wish I could think of something to wish for, he said. Oops! Too late. He'd said it. The genie chanted, "Please, O genie, with the hair of grey, grant Sweep's wish and make my day." Sweep now thought of something to wish for, a bone. But it was too late. The genie refused to allow him a second wish. "Oh, silly little dog with the red collar on, you can't have another wish. You only get one." Matthew thought very carefully. Sooty, Sweep, and Sue had used up their 3 wishes between them and had not got anything. He mustn't make the same mistake. Now, what could he wish for? Oh, it was so difficult having only one wish. This genie isn't very generous, he thought. Well, Matthew was taking so long thinking of something to wish for that the genie told him to hurry up. "It's all right for you," said Matthew. "You don't have to think. It isn't easy, you know. In fact, it's so hard that sometimes I wish we'd thrown the lamp away." Now, Matthew should not have said that. But it was too late. The genie had heard him. "Please, O genie, with the hair of red, grant this last wish, then I'm off to bed." Wait a minute," said Matthew. It was too late. There was a puff of smoke, and the genie was gone. Sooty, Sweep, and Sue, and Matthew found themselves in the loft. They were sorting out some rubbish. "Here you are, Sooty. Throw this in the bin, will you?" said Matthew. Sooty caught the object thrown to him by Matthew. He looked at it. It was only an old lamp. He threw it in the bin. Sue looked at Sweep. Matthew looked at Sooty. Something was puzzling them, but they couldn't think what it was.